Remember a time when you were not able to respond the way you wanted? You probably felt like you looked weak, like you were not strong enough. You probably, your response was probably short, and what you were not able to create the impact on the person or the situation, or change the situation in the moment. Whatever reason, it could be even talking to people, it can be something, can be competing, it can even be at school. But I want to talk about how to stay mentally strong and have high intensity response to situations. It is I will give you three techniques or three ways to develop that. But first, I have to say that the root of any mental toughness and any positive response to difficult situations, it's everything is previous preparation training. So if you're the kind of person that is looking for a magic trick or something just so you can do it anytime, you need to come up and look strong or be strong and respond in the proper way, and it's just going to happen like that. It won't happen unless you're being prepared. It won't happen unless you put the hours and the work before it arrives. The first one is a previous preparation visualization. Previous preparation visualization is something that I have used before tournaments, before competing, and it's nothing else but taking you create the most powerful image on yourself. Create an image of yourself being confident and being centered under pressure. You want to create an image of yourself that is pretty much indestructible, that it's always centered, that it's always strong. So when the situation comes and you say, okay, how would the most powerful image of myself respond? How would my power self respond in this situation? You know, what would he say? What would he do? And you wanna and you wanna go back and use that image as your basis, you know, as what you're gonna do, what you're gonna use as a guide to respond to different situations. If you're competing and you feel like you're about to choke or something, okay, how would the most powerful image of myself will handle the situation? How will he look? What would his posture be? How will he stand? How would he approach it? How will he talk? And everything from the body language to the mental response is what you want to create. Create a power self. Take 2 minutes before any important moment that you know that it's something that you're going to do. You're probably going to have to give a speech, or you're probably getting ready to compete in something. Take just a couple of minutes and visualize that powerful image of yourself. But it's important that you focus also on your body language in the moment. It's got to be mental and physiological, and focus on that, and that will help you. The second one is something that I use ever since I was a kid for juniors tournament, and it helped me a lot, is pinch your pride. Means you have prepared yourself, you know, and you've been out there and you have done the work and everything. And when the moment comes, instead of freaking out and saying, oh my God, I'm nervous, and get, pinch your pride. You say, okay, well, you're training, you have done your job, you prepare yourself, you know, show me what you got. This is the moment, show me what you got. And I think that it worked well for me, because the key was I did not base it on my results. I was not, okay, if I lose, that means that it didn't work at all, that it was not good. No, my intention was to put a powerful person out there competing, responding with high intensity, being tough, fighting every point that I play, not giving anything not taking anything for granted, not giving in, not giving up. Every single point I will play, I will give everything I got, and that's what I was looking for. I knew that the results sometimes they wouldn't come, but getting the results, they will eventually come. But they're just a byproduct of you putting everything you got every single point. That means you put everything you got when you have to study for a test, or you gotta do a presentation for work or anything. Deep focus, and concentration on what you're doing. And the result, the positive results, they just happen. When you do the work, the preparation, it just happens. But you have to go for a preparation that is way above average. Don't do just enough, because then you're not gonna move forward. You have to do things different. You have to do the extra mile and get used to that. Another way to do it is develop a high intensity training routine, physical and mental. You want to be able to respond with a very high intensity at any moment, mentally and physically, and the only way you're going to do that is repeating it when you practice. So when you're getting ready for any activity, do it the best way possible, but you got to be completely focused with your head, with your mind, and also put everything you got with your body. If it's a sport, you don't want to practice and be kind of like dragging your feet and not doing your best, running or moving, that doesn't work. Mentally and physically, it's a balance. They have to work at the highest intensity possible in order to click and respond when the moment comes that you need it. You cannot just go with one here and the other one here. They have to be even high up here. So you want to get used to have a very high intense routine physically. I suggest that you shorten your routines, but you can do it in short repetitions, several repetitions of something at a very high intensity, and it becomes a habit. It becomes natural. The moment you find yourself in that important moment, in that important situation, event, whatever you need to do, when you have trained at a very high intensity, you just do it repetitively, over and over and over and over, it just comes natural. You don't even have to focus on it. So you put everything you have in your head, everything you have in your body, over and over and over, and it will become natural. I hope it helps you guys, and I'll see you next time.